Alright, welcome to Worth the Watch, episode 2. That's my YouTube voice. Where we're going to talk about baby reindeer. Okay, baby reindeer. You clicked on this video because it's about baby reindeer, and you've seen it in your Netflix, and you're wondering, do I want to spend the time watching this show? It's kind of weird looking. A stalker? Do I want to watch this guy get stalked? Who indulges it?
You indulge her.
Oh, please.
I think you love it.
Yeah, I think you should. It gets pretty heavy at certain moments, but you got your star, Donny Dunn, based off a true story, by the way. And the guy who plays the main character in Baby Reindeer, this happened to him in real life. So you can kind of have that, oh shit, this really happened. What the hell's going to happen next? Type of feeling. And then you can also wonder, why does this person continue to do the things that he's doing in this show? What the story is about is Donny, he gets stalked by Martha. And just to kind of talk about Donny's character, he works at a bar, he wants to be a comedian. He's got some of the worst comedy that I've seen. He brings out little props. He's like, oh, look at this doohickey. Dick, balls, and farts. He does some shit like that. I'm like, oh, damn, come on, Donny. What are you doing, man? And then you got Martha. She is a lawyer who walks into Donny's bar. Donny offers her a drink on the house. And then from there on out, Martha is infatuated with Donny, comes to the bar over and over again, follows him home, spends days outside of his house, and kind of gets very upset when Donny doesn't want to spend time with her, or kind of tries to reject her. But there's one moment in particular when I think it was Martha's birthday. They go get coffee, and she lashes out on Donny in front of the whole coffee shop. She's like, "No, don't you do that! Don't you say that!"
Martha, please let go.
Don't you dare!
Something like that. And then when she laughs, she goes, super infectious laugh, you know. Once the first outlash happened, where Martha got super upset about Donny, you're like, why would he continue to spend time with this person? That's a big question. From there on into the rest of the show, you're like, why? What is going on in Donny's head that makes him want to see Martha and to spend time with her and to not report her to the authorities or anything? So you can only assume he enjoys the attention. And it goes into it does a little backstory with him too. When he first started hitting the stand-up comedy scene, he has a run-in with a guy who's up there, who made a TV show and kind of promises him certain things like being famous and whatnot. So it kind of delves a lot into that too, his past traumas carrying over into his current traumas, they're bleeding together a little bit. So there's parallels there. So that's the whole mystery behind it. Why would someone continue to put themselves through these traumatic experiences to get what out of it? What's going on in Donny's head? Would I recommend watching this? If you're into a psychological thing where you want to diagnose this character, figure out why he's doing the things that he's doing, and you kind of like seeing stuff that happen in real life. And if you're the character who plays Martha does it probably the best that I've seen someone play a character as demented as she is. She scares you when you're watching the show, and she has these loud outbursts. You're like, ugh. the hell? Get away from her. She's clearly a psychopath.
Let go.
But I want to watch more. What's she gonna do next? You kind of feel a little sorry for Martha too at some points, because you know someone as crazy as her doesn't have anybody else in her life. Like, now I'm feeling a little bit sorry for Martha, and you're like, okay, maybe that's what Donny was thinking, but he takes it to a whole new level. Like, besides Martha's laugh, that's the only redeeming thing about her. Like, she has a very infectious laugh. But she does take things way too far. As she did with Donny. I recommend this show. If I had to rate it, it's a solid 7 out of 10. It's a binge-worthy show, I would say that. And then after you finish it, you can watch some real-life interviews with the guy. And the character that Martha's based off of, she came out and started going on talk shows. She really put herself out there like that and really just denounces everything in the show, which is insane. She's still a lunatic. If you watch the interviews that she does on these shows, you see that she's contradicting herself almost immediately after the reporter asks her something.
I don't think I sent him anything.
You never said him anything.
No. I think there may have been a couple of emails exchanging, but that was it.
And you're like, well, isn't that the same shit, Martha? And there's other similar things like that. I don't even know if her name's really Martha. I don't think it is, but what's her name again in real life? I don't know. History. Why is this show called Baby Reindeer? It's because Martha had a baby reindeer. My baby reindeer! Please, my baby reindeer! So yeah, that's the show. I recommend it just to think about how all this happened to him, and he made a Netflix show about it. It's insane. It is freaking insane. And he to star in his own show about himself, about all the traumatic stuff that happened, to relive all the trauma with his relationships and with Martha to where it ends. It's just insane. I kind of think it leaves a cliffhanger at the end, so it's like, well, will there be a season 2 even though this was a mini-series? Does this story continue? Because it is his life. It has to continue. So, who knows? I wonder if they're going to make a part 2. I would entertain it. I'd watch it. But it's a good roller coaster. So, I think it's worth the watch. Let me know if you like it. If you did, why do you think he stuck around with Martha so long? Let me know. You can leave some comments down below. And I'll catch you on the flip side. Too Much Dog 44. Signing off.